Hey guys, Total Average Gamer here, and I am extremely upset with what I just witnessed on Friday Night SmackDown. Now, that might sound a little strange to some of you guys because I know a lot of you guys are really excited to have The Rock versus Roman. And don't get me wrong, I was super excited for it to happen last year, which would only make sense if they did it last year. Because this year, it makes absolutely no sense at all for them to randomly drop in The Rock in a 1 year long, pretty much 2 year long storyline. I don't get what the point was here, WWE. You had Cody win the Royal Rumble, which made it seem like, oh, he's got it locked in. I was convinced. I told my friends when he won the Rumble, I was really excited about it because it means he's actually going to finish the story. But now that's not the case, which makes absolutely no sense at all. Why did he win the Rumble? We already had Seth versus Cody 3 times. We don't need it a 4th time. Now, don't get me wrong. Those matches were fantastic matches. But that's a Raw. That's a Monday Night Raw main event, not a WrestleMania main event, especially at such a big time in WWE. You see, last year, the reason why I said last year would make more sense is because it was in The Rock's hometown. And not only that, it would make sense because Roman had 2 titles, which would make sense if he main evented both nights against The Rock. One night against The Rock for the Universal, and the next night against Cody for the WWE Championship. That would only make sense. It makes absolutely no sense now. So what is Cody going to do? Is he going to fight Roman at Elimination Chamber? Because obviously, WWE isn't going to let Roman Reigns versus The Rock be an Elimination Chamber match. That's stupid. That's like one of the biggest matches to ever happen. There's no way in the world they're going to throw it on a random pay-per-view, premium live event, whatever you want to call it. So now just like, it doesn't make any sense. Is Cody going to fight Roman at Elimination Chamber, which also makes no sense? I'm all for it, but it doesn't make any sense. The reason why you win Royal Rumble is to main event at WrestleMania. I hope they don't do some kind of random bullshit of, okay, we're going to have Cody versus Roman at Elimination Chamber and then Cody versus Seth at WrestleMania to see who's the better champion and collide both championships again because we already had that. Unless, if that's the case, to finish that story, because he was supposed to win 2 belts. Maybe he'll win 2 belts and then lose one to Damian Priest if Damian Priest cashes in on the World Heavyweight Championship. Man, WWE has signed too many people. They pulled a AEW with this one. They pulled a Goldberg versus The Fiend with this one. They pulled a Brock Lesnar versus Kofi Kingston with this one. They took all this build-up, all this story, all this character, and crumbled it up in a ball and threw it in the trash. I don't think I've ever been this upset. I was really upset that Ravens are not going to the Super Bowl, but this kind of like threw it all off. And again, don't get me wrong. The Rock versus Roman Reigns is the biggest match WWE could possibly put together as of right now. But that's not what the fans wanted. Now, a lot of people is going to say, yeah, it is what we wanted, and this is that. But here's my question to the people that actually want this match. Have you been watching WWE consistently for the past 2-3 years? Because if not, then you can't say you wanted this match. As for us, as for the fans that have been watching, have been consistent with the product, it's not what we want. It's what we wanted last year. It's not what we want this year. And here's another thing, too. How long do you guys think this match is going to be? Do you really feel The Rock and Roman Reigns is going to be a 5-star crazy, awesome match. They're both very, very big liabilities to WWE. Every match Roman Reigns has had recently has been a 10-minute long match. I mean, take, for example, that horrible Fatal 4-Way just now at the Royal Rumble. That was trash. Mark my words. The Rock versus Roman Reigns at WrestleMania will be 9 minutes and 25 seconds. Not including entrances, not including everyone chanting Rocky for 40 seconds. I'm sorry, for 5 minutes, because that's very long. That's overly long. Like, I personally think The Rock probably might have said some things tonight on SmackDown if it wasn't for him just showing off his goosebumps and walking to the ring for 4 hours, which, again, I'm an Undertaker fan. So obviously I know how that is to walk out to the ring very slowly and it gets the fans hype. I get it. But I am just so aggravated right now. Mark my words. WrestleMania 40, The Rock versus Roman Reigns will be a 9.5-minute long match with Jacob Fatu debuting. If you don't know who he is, he's been a wrestler on the Rise, which is another one of the family members. Jacob Fatu is going to debut, and he's going to stop The Rock from winning yet again. The same bullshit that happens every month. I'm sorry. No, wait a minute. Roman Reigns don't fight for 5-6 months at a time. So every year it happens like twice. So we're going to get the same bullshit over and over and over again, which is why I was excited for Cody to win, because I want to see new champions. I want to see new challengers. I want to see on Raw and SmackDown the belt being, defended. Because Seth Rollins did a hell of a job with that on Raw. So Cody should do a hell of a job with that on SmackDown. Unless they decide to rebuild Roman's character, being everything he said just now on SmackDown, unless they decide to rebuild his character again and give him some kind of, a new schedule, and let him fight at Elimination Chamber, which I highly doubt they're going to do, which is also stupid because you got Seth Rollins injured, so Seth Rollins cannot fight at the Elimination Chamber. For some reason, he did not vacant the title, which is stupid. So we don't have a championship match there for the Elimination Chamber. We're not going to have a Roman match at Elimination Chamber. So there's two major titles that are knocked out of the way. So basically, the Elimination Chamber match is going to be either Gunther with the Intercontinental Championship or Logan Paul. We have all these great, awesome superstars that have proven themselves, but instead we got Logan Paul as champion and The Rock main eventing WrestleMania. I don't know where all went wrong, but this doesn't make any sense at all. That was my rant, guys. You guys have a good day.